This is a short video, kind of an after the fact. My guy Brent is working on this car for him. Customer, this is of course the Death Star, and it still runs. This is a low mile car. It's actually pretty nice. It's dirty right here, but vacuum leak, big problems, and this is a common thing that you'll find on these cars. And you'll chase misfiring codes, you'll chase vacuum leaks or mass airflow sensors. You'll go buy a mass airflow sensor thinking that's it. And the whole thing is it's this piece right here that goes there, and it goes in between the intake manifold right here. And so basically that's the coupler, throttle body coupler. I think it has maybe a different technical name to it. And these things all get brittle and go bad, and you see the crack there, and it'll cause a massive intake leak. And the easy way to test for this is, there's a couple other videos that guys test for it, but they don't show you what to replace. So basically you just take carburetor cleaner as the car is running and everything's together, spray it down there, and if the idle is idling rough and then it changes the idle really fast or stalls or doesn't, you know it's this thing. And you can see here it had a hole in it on the top also, and it's been torn up, but it was actually done nice to just kind of cover that hole up there to see if that would fix it. But if you look deeper into it, there's your hole right there inside of it. And so that's just leaking, goes through here, and you'll chase this thing non-stop. And this is for like 2000 to 2005 Northstars. The older ones, believe it or not, the older most Northstars are better, period. And so anybody that says these things have been improved on the front wheel drive cars is lying to you. They went south, even more south than the Northstar could go south. But anyway, this car's been block sealed. We block sealed this car back when it had like 20,000 miles on it to try and make sure that the head gaskets didn't pressurize, and bought it some time. Well, it's got 70,000 miles on it and it's still going fairly good. So when I heard about this problem, I immediately said, oh, you know what, it's probably pumping water into the cylinders, causing it to run bad, because the head gasket's going, no, it wasn't it, it was this. And so the motor's still good, and it's going back together with that. So there's another video guy shows you exactly how to take these apart, and Brent actually followed that. And so he left all the injectors on. The other guy pulled all that off and did it a lot more comprehensively than some of the videos. So you want to leave those on, undo the fuel lines. It's actually not that hard a job. Then you've got all the seals on the bottom. You want to check those, make sure they're good, clean, or get new ones. There's an intake kit for these. You can get new ones on there, and you can see your injectors there. So we're just gonna, this car's low enough now, we're gonna try and clean all this up and put it back together. Put a new one of those on there, and it should definitely idle a whole lot better than it did, because it was just running really crappy at idle. A good sign is, how does this car run? Well, it runs great when you floor it or give it a lot of gas, but it's at idle, it goes bad. I mean, this car runs good. And so it's just at idle, that's your problem. It's gonna be that intake coupler, which is a rubber piece that goes here. And see, this piece here is part of the entire motor. That does not come off. So you have to take the intake off this way, the throttle body that way. Ignorant design, absolutely ignorant, but that's the way it is. Hope that helps.